Most homeowners assume a beautiful landscape starts with expensive plants, a professional designer, or a massive renovation budget. But if you spend enough time looking at neighborhoods where certain yards always seem to stand out, you start noticing something interesting. The difference usually isn't money, it's plant selection. Some plants naturally create structure, some create depth, some make everything around them look more intentional, and some plants quietly make a landscape look amateur no matter how much money gets spent. Professional designers understand this. They rarely build a landscape around the flashiest plants. Instead, they rely on a handful of dependable plants that create order, balance, texture, and visual weight. Those plants become the framework that makes an entire property feel polished. And the best part, many of them are surprisingly easy to grow. Today, we're looking at 9 plants that consistently make a yard look professionally designed, even when the homeowner did the work themselves. Some provide structure, some provide contrast, some create the kind of visual rhythm that makes a landscape feel larger, cleaner, and more expensive. And once you start noticing these plants, you'll begin seeing them everywhere, from upscale neighborhoods to botanical gardens and professionally designed estates. Let's start with one of the most important plants in landscape design. Plant 1, Boxwood. If landscaping had a secret weapon, Boxwood would probably be it. It isn't flashy. It doesn't produce giant flowers. It won't become the star of your garden, and that's exactly why designers love it. Boxwoods create structure. Think about architecture for a moment. A beautiful home still needs walls, windows, and a roof before decorative details matter. Landscapes work the same way. Without structure, even beautiful flowers can look scattered and chaotic. Boxwoods provide that structure. They create clean lines. They define spaces. They guide the eye through the landscape. A row of boxwoods along a walkway instantly makes the path feel intentional. A grouping beneath windows creates balance. Even a single well-shaped boxwood near an entryway can make the entire front entrance look more refined. One reason they work so well is because they remain attractive throughout the year. When flowers disappear and perennials die back, boxwoods continue doing their job. They're still providing shape. They're still creating order. They're still making the landscape feel complete. Many homeowners make the mistake of thinking every plant needs to be exciting. Professional designers often think the opposite. Not every plant should demand attention. Some plants exist to make other plants look better. Boxwood excels at this role. When colorful flowers bloom nearby, the clean green backdrop makes those colors stand out even more. It's similar to how a simple picture frame helps artwork command attention. Without the frame, the artwork can lose impact. Have you noticed how many luxury homes seem to have some form of evergreen structure near entrances or foundations? There's a reason. Structure never goes out of style, and boxwood delivers it better than almost any other plant. Plant 2, Limelight Hydrangea. While boxwood creates structure, Limelight Hydrangea creates presence. Some plants disappear into the landscape. Limelight hydrangeas do the opposite. They command attention without feeling overwhelming. During summer, they produce massive flower clusters that can transform an ordinary yard into something memorable. But what makes them especially valuable is their long season of interest. The blooms don't simply appear and vanish, they evolve. The flowers often emerge with soft green tones, transition to creamy white, and eventually develop rich pink hues as the season progresses. It's almost like getting multiple displays from a single plant. Professional designers often look for plants that provide visual impact over extended periods. A plant that looks great for 2 weeks isn't nearly as useful as one that contributes for months. Limelight hydrangeas do exactly that. They're also large enough to anchor important areas of the landscape. Need something beside a corner of the house. Need a focal point near a patio. Need a visual transition between different planting areas. This is where hydrangeas shine. Another advantage is their ability to soften architecture. Many homes have hard edges, sharp corners, and flat surfaces. Landscapes look more welcoming when plants help soften those lines. Large hydrangea blooms create that effect naturally. The result feels elegant rather than rigid, and because the flowers are substantial, even viewers driving past at neighborhood speeds notice them. That's an important design principle many homeowners overlook. A landscape should look attractive from the street, not just from 2 feet away. Limelight hydrangeas deliver impact at every distance. Plant 3, Japanese forest grass. This next plant demonstrates something many homeowners never consider. Professional landscapes aren't built entirely on flowers. They're built on texture. Japanese forest grass is one of the best examples. At first glance, it seems simple: graceful foliage, soft movement, a flowing shape, nothing dramatic. But place it beside shrubs, stone pathways, or architectural elements, and something remarkable happens. The entire landscape becomes more dynamic. Our eyes naturally respond to contrast. When rounded shrubs sit beside flowing grass, each becomes more interesting. When rigid hardscape meets soft foliage, the design feels balanced. Japanese forest grass creates that contrast effortlessly. Wind adds another layer. Many landscapes are static. Nothing moves, nothing changes. Japanese forest grass introduces motion. Even a light breeze creates gentle movement that brings the garden to life. Professional designers understand that movement creates energy. That's why ornamental grasses appear so often in high-end landscapes. This particular grass also performs another important function. It brightens shady areas. Many homeowners struggle with darker parts of the yard where colorful flowers don't thrive. Japanese forest grass can help illuminate those spaces while maintaining a refined appearance. Instead of fighting shade, it works with it, and that often produces a more natural, professional result. Plant 4, Serviceberry. One of the easiest ways to make a landscape look professionally designed is to stop thinking only about flowers and start thinking about layers. That's where serviceberry becomes incredibly valuable. This is a plant that works almost like 4 different plants throughout the year. In spring, it produces delicate white blossoms that arrive just as the landscape begins waking up. In summer, it develops attractive foliage and small berries that birds absolutely love. In fall, the leaves often turn brilliant shades of orange, red, and gold. And in winter, the branching structure adds visual interest when many other plants have disappeared. Professional designers constantly search for plants that earn their space year-round. Serviceberry is one of those rare plants. It creates vertical layering without becoming overwhelming. Many suburban yards have an awkward middle zone. Homeowners have low plants near the ground and tall trees overhead, but nothing connecting the two. The result can feel incomplete. Serviceberry fills that gap beautifully. It provides height without dominating the landscape. It helps create depth, and it introduces something that expensive landscapes almost always have: seasonal change. One reason professionally designed yards feel interesting throughout the year is because something is always happening. A good landscape isn't trying to peak for 2 weeks in spring. It's designed to evolve. Serviceberry does exactly that, and if you enjoy wildlife, the bonus is obvious. Birds often find it irresistible. You end up creating a yard that feels alive rather than simply decorated. Plant 5, Catmint. If you've ever wondered why some landscapes feel relaxed and inviting while others feel stiff and formal, the answer is often in the plant shapes. Catmint is one of the best plants for creating that welcoming atmosphere. Its soft mounding habit spills gently over edges and pathways. Nothing about it feels forced. Nothing feels rigid. And that's precisely why designers use it so often. Catmint acts like a visual bridge. It helps connect larger shrubs, hardscape features, and flowering plants into a cohesive composition. Without plants like this, landscapes can start looking like individual pieces scattered around a yard. Catmint helps everything feel connected. The long flowering season is another reason it performs so well. Many perennials bloom for a relatively short period. Catmint often continues providing color for months. That consistency matters. A professionally designed landscape doesn't rely on one spectacular moment. It maintains attractiveness over time. Another benefit is its drought tolerance once established. As water restrictions become more common and summers become hotter in many regions, low-maintenance plants are becoming increasingly important. Homeowners are beginning to realize that beauty is only part of the equation. Sustainability matters too. The best landscapes are the ones people can realistically maintain. Catmint delivers beauty without demanding constant attention, and if pollinators are important to you, you'll quickly notice bees and butterflies visiting throughout the season. That activity adds another layer of life to the garden, because movement and wildlife often make landscapes feel more vibrant than flowers alone. Plant 6, Panicle Hydrangea treeform. Most homeowners understand the value of flowers. Fewer understand the value of elevation. Professional landscapes often create visual interest at multiple heights. Ground covers occupy the lowest level, perennials fill the middle, trees create the upper layer. But sometimes a full-size tree isn't practical. That's where treeform hydrangeas become extremely useful. They deliver many of the benefits of a flowering tree without requiring the same amount of space. The elevated canopy creates instant elegance. Even a relatively small front yard can feel more sophisticated when some of the visual interest is lifted above eye level. Think about how a chandelier changes a room. The space suddenly feels more intentional. Treeform hydrangeas can create a similar effect outdoors. The blooms appear elevated, drawing the eye upward. That simple shift makes a landscape feel more layered and professionally composed. Another advantage is their versatility. They can function as focal points. They can mark transitions, they can frame entrances, they can even create symmetry near a front walkway. Designers frequently use symmetry because it naturally communicates order. Humans are drawn to balance. We notice it immediately. A pair of matching tree-form hydrangeas flanking an entrance often creates a stronger impression than dozens of unrelated plants scattered throughout the yard. Sometimes, less truly is more. And this plant proves it. Plant 7. Little Blue Stem. One of the biggest differences between ordinary landscapes and exceptional landscapes is seasonality. Many homeowners focus almost exclusively on spring and summer. Professional designers think about all 12 months. Little Bluestem is a perfect example of that mindset. For much of the growing season, it provides attractive blue-green foliage. Beautiful, but not necessarily dramatic. Then, autumn arrives, and suddenly the plant transforms. Warm copper, bronze, orange, and reddish tones begin appearing. The entire garden gains a completely different personality. Those colors often remain well into winter. That's incredibly valuable because one of the biggest challenges in landscape design is maintaining visual interest after flowering season ends. Little Bluestem continues contributing long after many perennials have faded. Its upright habit also introduces another important design element: vertical contrast. If every plant has the same height and shape, landscapes quickly become boring. Professional designers mix forms intentionally. Rounded shrubs, flowing grasses, spiky accents, ground-hugging perennials, each shape plays a role. Little Bluestem adds that vertical texture while remaining remarkably easy to maintain. It also fits perfectly into current landscaping trends. More homeowners are embracing native and drought-tolerant plants. They're looking for beauty that works with nature rather than constantly fighting it. Little Bluestem checks all those boxes, and once winter sunlight starts illuminating those warm seed heads, it's easy to understand why designers continue using it year after year. Plant 8. Coral Bells. Sometimes the plant that transforms a landscape isn't the largest one. It's the one that quietly fills the gaps. Coral bells are masters of this role. Most homeowners focus heavily on flowers. Professional designers often pay equal attention to foliage because flowers come and go. Foliage remains. Coral bells are available in an incredible range of leaf colors: deep burgundy, amber, lime green, silver tones, rich purple shades. Those colors create contrast throughout the season without relying on blooms. This becomes especially important when flowers aren't blooming. A landscape filled entirely with green can sometimes feel flat. Strategic foliage color adds depth and sophistication. Coral bells also perform exceptionally well around pathways, foundation beds, and partially shaded areas. They're compact enough to fit almost anywhere, and because they maintain a tidy appearance, they help landscapes feel organized. One subtle characteristic makes them particularly valuable: they repeat well. Professional design often relies on repetition. Repeating the same plant throughout a property creates visual unity. Instead of looking like separate garden beds, the landscape begins feeling connected. Coral bells are perfect for that purpose. Use them in multiple locations, and the entire yard starts feeling more intentional. That's exactly the kind of detail that separates professional design from random planting. Plant 9. Upright Juniper. The final plant on this list demonstrates a principle that professional designers use constantly, but homeowners often overlook. Every landscape needs punctuation marks. In writing, punctuation creates clarity and structure. In landscaping, vertical accents do the same thing. That's exactly what upright junipers provide. Their narrow vertical form immediately captures attention because it contrasts with almost everything around it. Most plants spread outward. Junipers rise upward. That distinction creates visual energy. Designers frequently place upright junipers near corners, entrances, focal points, or transitions because they naturally guide the eye. Without vertical accents, many landscapes can feel flat. Everything exists at roughly the same level. Nothing stands out, nothing creates a memorable silhouette. Upright junipers solve that problem. They also provide something increasingly valuable in modern landscapes: reliability. They're not dependent on flowers. They're not relying on seasonal blooms to justify their place in the garden. They provide structure every single day of the year. During winter, when many landscapes lose much of their personality, upright junipers often become even more important. Snow, frost, and low winter sunlight tend to emphasize their shape. The landscape continues looking intentional even during the quietest months. That's one of the secrets behind professionally designed yards. They don't disappear in winter. They remain attractive because their structure remains intact. A well-placed upright juniper can accomplish that better than dozens of short-lived flowering plants. Why professional landscapes feel different. At this point, you may have noticed something interesting. This list wasn't simply about flowers. It wasn't even really about individual plants. It was about functions. Professional designers rarely ask, "What plant should I buy?" They ask, "What job needs to be done? Do I need structure? Do I need softness? Do I need movement? Do I need color? Do I need height? Do I need seasonal interest? Do I need a focal point?" Once those questions are answered, plant selection becomes much easier. Many homeowners accidentally create collections of plants. Professional designers create systems. That's why some landscapes feel calm and cohesive, while others feel cluttered. The difference usually isn't plant quality, it's plant purpose. When every plant serves a specific role, the entire landscape begins working together. Think about your own yard. Which category might be missing? Maybe you have flowers but no structure. Maybe you have shrubs but no movement. Maybe everything looks good in spring but feels empty in fall. Identifying that missing piece often creates a bigger improvement than adding 10 random plants. And the good news is that most professional-looking landscapes aren't built overnight. They're built gradually, one thoughtful decision at a time, one plant at a time, one improvement at a time. The homeowners with the most beautiful landscapes aren't necessarily spending the most money. They're usually making better design choices. They're choosing plants that provide structure, contrast, texture, movement, seasonal interest, and balance. And when those elements work together, the entire property begins feeling more polished, more welcoming, more intentional, more valuable. If you're planning improvements this season, don't feel like you need to redesign everything at once. Start by identifying one area that feels unfinished. Then look for a plant that solves a specific problem, rather than simply adding more color. You might be surprised how much difference a single well-chosen plant can make. I'm curious, which of these plants would fit best in your yard right now? And is there one plant you've used that instantly made your landscape look more professional? Thanks for spending some time in the garden with me today. Until next time, enjoy your yard, enjoy the season, and keep building a landscape that you'll love coming home to.